All right, you all. So I am door dashing in the country of Arkansas just for my own safety. I won't necessarily say what city I'm in, but I want to just tell you a few things about door dashing in small towns or cities. Make sure you do your research on the area, because one thing about the Google Maps, it doesn't tell you when it's taking you down a dirt road like this. So, just do your very best, especially if you are door dashing. Let's say if this was on a rainy day, this probably may pose a problem. So just make sure you become familiar with the area that you're in. This area seems like a very small community. Everyone seemed friendly, so I'm not having any issues as far as that goes. But you just want to make sure you know your area, because one thing that I can only think of is, small areas like this, they probably are not used to having traffic that doesn't, belong in their area. So, as anyone would be, they may be somewhat territorial, like these dogs. But I'm gonna go ahead and go around. You just want to make sure, the main point of this video is to remind you, if you're in, and even if you're in a big city, but for me, I can't speak on a big city because that's not where I'm dashing. I'm dashing in a small town. I'm going to call it a town. And I enjoy it because I get to, learn the area. I get to go to areas that I normally wouldn't go to, and some routes are very beautiful. But I just want you to be aware that if you're dashing in a small town, that you want to just be mindful, especially if you're dashing on a rainy day or if you're dashing at night. The road that I just came from would probably pose a problem on a rainy day. And if you are female, or maybe even a male, dashing at that location, although it felt really safe, may not feel safe at night, especially with limited street lights, because obviously, some areas like this they're not very lit up, which is, expected. So I just wanted to say that if you are dashing in a small town, small city, try your best to get to know the area that you're in. I also noticed that some areas where I am, the addresses are not always accurate on Google Maps. And so what I'm doing is, and also, speaking of addresses, some of them aren't even posted on the businesses. So what I'm doing to help myself is creating a little notebook of like frequent businesses, hotels that I go to whose addresses are not posted, and just making a note for myself. That way, when it comes back up on a dash, I know where I'm going. I'm not, starting from point A to find out, where I need to deliver my dash. So this is, again, for all my dashers, especially those that are in a small city, small town, it's wonderful because you may even get a dash that is 15 miles away. So, you can enjoy your ride, especially if it's a nice paying dash. But the only downside of that is, again, if you're driving out in the country, you want to make sure that, you're probably not going on a rainy day, because more than likely you're going to have to travel on dirt roads. And if you have a truck, maybe that's not a problem. I don't drive a truck, so it poses a problem for me if I were, traveling or dashing on a rainy day. And also being new to the area, being female, and also dashing solo, I wouldn't want to go to a neighborhood like that, although the people were friendly, but my mind probably would go a lot of different places if I were driving down that dirt road that I just showed you at night. So, and then there are little cute dogs. They just ran. They were like barking at my car. It was cute. You know, again, I felt safe. The people were friendly. But this is just some advice for those of you who are dashing in small towns, like me. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I will try my best to answer. I am new at this, so as I learn, I will share what I know. So far I'm enjoying it. It allows me, dashing allows me to keep extra cash in my pockets. It allows me to actually do a lot of things, and maybe one day I'll talk about some of the things that I have been able to do with the extra money that I've earned. So all right, that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to overload you all, but I just wanted you to know, if you're dashing in a small